Welcome to Beaver Stadium, home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, one of the largest crowds in college football assembled here. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, two forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the winners of 7 straight, Penn State Nittany Lions. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Nittany Lions will kick this deep to get us going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Looks left and finds his target there. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's a quick grab. Man heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
You call a quick out on third down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
The Ducks pick up enough for a first down here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a toss play to the right. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Going for his running back. And is intercepted. Not much on return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. It's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down here for this offense. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
That's an important first down on that running play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
Check. 29 Philly.
On the ground, it's Brown. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play. Coming up.
And out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. He missed it. Field goal, no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
At the 34-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Short pass finds the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And the ball is picked off. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the game scoreless.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
Let's go.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Crucial third down play right here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On their own side of the 50, but they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, this head coach clearly sending a message, going for it this close to his own end zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT.
Is good. That makes the score Oregon 7, Penn State 0.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Looking to throw it on first down. He's running out of time here.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
42 Snyder.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And he fires the football to the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, oh boy, Chris, this quarterback is getting way too loose with the football. He's already thrown an interception on the last series. Almost has another one here. He's got to start taking better care of the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. The sure hands. It's Smith. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on 1st down. Take a shot downfield. One thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a 1st down.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the run here, lets it go. Caught on the outside. It's Smith. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness and speed.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
And he's got his man open downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a 1st down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
Grab behind the line. It's Casper. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Quarterback still with the football. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back. So a touchback to start the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's the throw deep downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
Receiver makes the catch. It's a quick spin move. They get him, but what a spin move. That's one for the highlight reel. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this area expecting the pass. The ball's in the air. Ball gets tipped. Keep in mind, the offense or the defense can get underneath that for a play, and the ball hits the ground for an incompletion.
So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Pressure is coming. Cannot escape, and down he goes. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. No problem, knocks it right through. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. This one will be fair caught. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. First down, looking to throw the football. And looking for a big play here. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. It's a quarterback keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Well, the offense failed earlier in a 4th down attempt. They'll try it again here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
To the air, it's Sellers. Looking for his big tight end. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Not much on the return, but they snuffed out the drive with the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
We'll see what the offense can do with poor starting field position. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Cristiano, this spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Linebackers making some adjustments now. They stop him at the 22, but that's some good breathing room on this drive. The Nittany Lions will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
2nd down after that previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They'll kick it away here. Returner is brought down. It's a start with the next drive. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Sellers. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Penn State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
To the air, it's Sellers. Makes a quick catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. Justin Herbert, of course, enough said. We see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away.
Number 45, set to kick this one away.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 24, Penn State 7.
Okay,
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the sideline. It's Brown.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield.
Towards the receiver is incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Trying for a 4th down completion. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And the Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. He's going to take off here. Fights off a defender. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. They stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That one moves the ball to the 16.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Snags a quick throw. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
2nd down play coming up. quarterback goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. That's reeled in. It's Casper. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And the quarterback will just sneak it now. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And they've got the returner corralled. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's looking to scramble.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Can he take it all the way? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could breathe a nail in the coffin.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the game on ice right now. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Ducks will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Punt lands at the 6, but heads into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here.
29 Philly.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Launches downfield. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand.
Ready,
This
set.
line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
By Oregon.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the third downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.